Very good. So it's recording now. Okay. So we're going to be talking about market structure today. Okay. ST. Oh, sorry. Capital data. Okay. So talking about market structure. All right. All right. So we have three types of market structure, right? Can you tell me? Do you know it?
I don't think I know them.
How do you say?
I don't think I know it too.
Okay, we have, it's what you know, but maybe you've not, just, you don't know their market structure. We have the uptrending markets, we have the downtrending markets, and then we have the consolidation, right?
Yes.
So I know you know it, but maybe just don't know that maybe that's what they are called. Okay, so let me divide. So the first one, we have the uptrending markets.
Okay.
All right, so we have the uptrending market. Then the other side, we're going to have what's downtrending, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry I'm waking you up this late, okay? Like I only have time during the night, like during the day I can be a little bit busy, okay? I'm sorry, forgive me.
No,
All right,
not at all.
uptrending, downtrending, and then we have the third one, which is consolidation, okay? Consolidation markets. So consolidation. Oh, am I correct? Consolidation. Yes. So we have consolidation market here. Let me make this so small. 16. Can you see this? You can see it, right?
Yes, I can.
All right. Right. I want to make it look, making it look fine. You know? All right. So we have this. Yes, we have the uptrending, we have the consolidation, and then we have the downtrending market. Okay. And then, so if a market is uptrending, what do you want to see? You want to see the candles going up, right?
Yes.
Okay. And if the market is downtrending, you want to see the market going down, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, but if the market is consolidating, what do you want to see? As in, what do you see that makes you know that, okay, this market is consolidating?
It's neither going up or down. It's
Yes,
just
it's
in a
between, it's trapped like in between two particular price above and below. The market is just going up and down, right? So,
yes.
okay, let me do this. Okay, so for an uptrending market, we want to see something like this, right? Let me do, sorry. Okay, so we want to see something like this, right?
Yes.
Yes, so now the market is, all right, so the market is uptrending here, right? Because we can see how the market came at a low, went up, came back down, went up, came back down, went up, came back down, and just going on an uptrend. So this is an uptrending market, right?
Yes.
Okay, and if we are to draw our trend line, we can see that pretty much we can be able to draw our trend line and say that price is hitting our trend line and is bouncing off it back. See how we have. But in a market scenario, it's not really going to be this perfect. Okay, I'm going to show you what, but then this is just like an overview of an uptrending market, right? All markets, if market is going in an uptrend, you want to see it creating new highs, okay? But then if the market is consolidating, like you said, it's like price is going to be trapped between two specific price region. Maybe we have one here and then we have another one here. And then you just see price start doing something like this. going is coming, maybe doing this. Okay, just between, you'll be able to see that price is just
Between the resistance and the support.
yes, it's between
Level.
the resistance and support. Yes, correct. Between the resistance and support. So this is a consolidation market. Like you don't even know which one price is doing. It's like it's confused and stuff. But then there are reasons why the market consolidates. There are reasons why we have an uptrending market. There are reasons why we have a downtrending market. So over time, I'll be explaining this to you. But in an uptrending market, most times consolidation pretty much happens everywhere. It happens at the beginning of an uptrending market. That is like the banks, they are trying to accumulate orders before taking the market up. And then most times what causes consolidation is maybe their orders have not really been filled. So they try to manipulate the market, try to consolidate it because they know people are going to be selling above here and some people will be looking to buy below here. Okay. So as price gets here, some people want to sell. As price comes down, some people want to buy with their stop losses below here, above here. So they try to trap sellers by consolidating, and then before selling, you see something like this, they just rally price up, hit out, take everybody's stop loss, and then just comes down. But then that is a smart money concept. So I'll be explaining much later, which is basically how I trade. You understand? So now we have different ways to people approach the market. There are some people that they are indicator traders. Some people use this only indicator to trade, right? Have you seen some people that use indicator to trade?
I was once in that show.
You were once there?
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm not saying it's okay, but then I love trading just empty chart, let me just see what price is doing. So I'll be able to,
Nick.
yeah. So this is a consolidation market. I'm still going to touch more on this. I just want to just draw it so you can see. And then we have downtrending, right? So market is downtrending. We want to see price doing something like this, bouncing off, higher high, high, lower low, gives us the lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Yes. Okay, so we have something like this. Now market is downtrending here, it's uptrending here, it's consolidating here. So now how do you know that the market is? So the first thing you want to identify when you come to the market, like when you open up your chart, is try to first identify what is the structure of the market. Is the market going up? Is the market coming down? Is the market consolidating? Understand? Because the market does not do anything apart from these three. It is either going up or coming down or staying in one particular position. You know, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So now for an uptrending market, let's talk about uptrending markets for a while. Let's talk about uptrending market first. Okay. But since this is pretty much recorded, I think you let me copy this. Okay. So now, okay, let's just do it like this now. And let's talk about uptrending market first. So if you see that the market, you come to your chart and then you see that the market is uptrending. Now, as a trader, the only thing I want to make this as simple as I don't want to go too advanced because some things are already coming to my head now that I want to do, but so let me go to advanced. Let's just take it one step at a time for today. Okay, so an uptrending market, you only want to buy at the higher lows. Okay, let me recap this. Okay, first let me put it this way. To see an uptrending market, the market has to start creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher low, right? You
Okay.
understand what higher highs and higher lows is?
Yes.
Okay, so I want to make this, let me delete all this back since I just used this to explain. All right, good. Pastes. But we still need this one. Okay, so now let's talk about uptrending markets first now. I want to talk about uptrending markets. Okay, good. All right, so we want to talk about uptrending market. So the market is trending up. For in this case, this market did something like this: down, up, down, up, down, up. Oh, okay. All right. So now the market is uptrending, right? So now let's assume we don't have this in play. Let me move this to this side. So now you open your chart, and then the first thing you see is price just did something like this. And then you wait, like you'll be able to identify it, and then you see that price start pulling back, and then price comes like this. But then the information you had first was we had the low here, and we had a high here, right? So now we don't know if the market is uptrending or is downtrending. So one of the confirmations you want to see to know that the market is uptrending is number one, the market should not go below this low here. You understand? Market should not go below this low. Even if price is coming down, it's coming down, it's coming down, it's coming, it should not go below this low here. But then, and then you start seeing it. It should not go below the low, and then you start noticing price action that price retraced down to somewhere around this area, and then start going up, start going up, start going up. The fact that the moment price breaks through this high and then closes above this high, now we have confirmed that now we're in an uptrend. Then we know that this is the previous higher high. Now a new higher high has been formed. But then before, the information we had before all this was, we just add this. So this was the high. Let me highlight it. This was the low, and this was the high. So let me highlight it. So this was the low here, and then this was the high. You had the high here. Okay, are you with me? All right. So
Yes, I am.
okay, so price then starts coming back down, but then didn't break below this low and closed somewhere around here. And then we start seeing price start going back up, and then price closed somewhere above here. So now this was the previous high we had here. We had the previous high here, right? Now price broke through this high and then closed above it. Now the fact that price closed through this high and price closed above this high makes this our new higher high, because now this high is higher than the previous high. Do you understand? This high is higher than the previous high. Good. So if this high is higher than the previous high, then this makes this area our higher low. Okay. Okay. So you understand this HHHL. I don't want to type this. All right, good, good. Okay. So now we have higher high and then a new higher low. Then, so if the market is still in an uptrend, price cannot keep going up forever. Understand? Now there are reasons why the market has to pull back. So now the market will retrace again and then come down. But if it's still a valid uptrend, it should not go below this higher low. So now we are not looking at this again. We are now playing off this information, this higher low now. The market should not go below this higher low. So it can come all the way here, but should not go below it. If it goes below it, we consider this a break of structure, okay? But then market comes down and then close here again. Now, it has not broken structure, still within structure, an uptrend market, and then we have an expansion move again to the upside that broke this structure over that now went above this higher high. So now we have, can you see how price closed above it again? So now this then makes us have a new higher high.
Okay.
And then this is our this is going to be our second higher low. Okay. So like that, you want to see price keep going like that. Okay, I'm coming. Let me. All right. So then you can see price does the same thing again. It's going to pull back. Okay. Now it should not go below. Now we are not playing off this information again. we are going to be playing off the most recent information, okay? The present higher low that has been formed. So now price pullback did not close below this higher low, closed somewhere around it, and then rallied up again, and then went above the previous higher high. Then now we have what? A new higher high, right? I closed above this.
Yes.
All right, good. So now let's just put it there. Higher high. Then we have our higher low. Okay. So now price in an uptrend should continue doing this. This is what we want to see in an uptrend. Just higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Okay. But then if we have something like this, price started coming back down and then closes somewhere around here, this is considered a break in what? A break in structure, because now price closed below the low.
Okay.
Yes, so now this is a shift in trend. So now the market here has basically shifted from an uptrend to a what? To a downtrend, because now this is not a higher low. So now this is now what? A new, this is, oh, my bad, sorry. Okay. This is now what? A lower low that has been formed, because what? It broke structure. So we consider this place a break in structure. This is a break in structure here. On my chart, I identify it almost all the time when I send it to my some of my friends in the group. I always analyze it, tell them that okay, we have a break in structure. Let's look to sell. Come here, I want to show you so that all right, you can see BOS. So this is a break in structure. This was a trade idea I called out to everyone, and it basically went our way. I think I gave the updates. Okay, so this is the update. Yeah, you can see how price got to our sniper and then hit our first target. All right, don't worry, you will join very soon. Yeah, just undergo the training process first. You understand?
Okay.
All right, so you can see how price closed below this higher low, giving us a new lower low. So this is a break in structure. Now the market has gone against the primary trend. So we can consider this a break in structure. So let's do that break of structure. You understand? Or do you want me to write it full?
No, you don't need to.
Okay, that's good. So now this is a break in what? A break in structure, telling us that the market has shifted from an uptrend to a downtrend market. Okay.
Is it what you also call imbalance?
Imbalance. No, this is not what we call imbalance. Imbalance, mitigation, FU candles, candles without wick. Those are smart money concepts. Okay, I will be teaching that to you much later. We use those ideas, we use those concepts to get entries. We use it to identify potential areas to enter the market, to take profit, to set pending orders, and all of that. So I'll be explaining them to you much later, okay?
Okay.
But good, you have the idea now. Okay, so let me delete this. All right, so I'm going to like merge the two together so you can understand. This is an uptrending market, right? Then it broke structure. Okay, no, from an uptrending, let's do something like this. Okay, don't let us identify this yet. I want to link the three together, okay, so you can understand. And then we start saying, okay, good. So the market is in an uptrend, right?
Yes.
And then we start seeing something like this now. Something like this start playing out. So you can see this is still higher low, right? And then we start seeing something like this. What is the market doing now?
Consolidating.
Yes, that's good. Market is now consolidating now. So it's still looking for a direction to go. Okay. All right. let me make this. Okay, so now the market here is what is consolidating, right? Because now it's just giving us price is moving within two specific price region. Okay, so now the market is what this is consolidating. Okay, so now we've shifted from basically an uptrending market to a consolidation market, right? So let me highlight this, put this here. Okay, consolidation market. Okay, all right, so you can see our price is just hitting these areas and then bouncing back. You can see to hit here, to bounce back up, hit here, to bounce back down. Yeah, the same place, the same place. Look at, so the market is consolidating. Once you see this in the market, for you that you're not really, how do I put it, not really to advance, there are ways we can trade this. And it's very easy to just when markets come here and then goes up, you see it coming back. This is like a double bottom, right? You look to buy at support because now this is like a support, so you look to buy at support, right? You will buy, and then this is already giving us like a resistance here because price rejected here. So the third time you want to take the sell again, right? So you sell at support, buy at sell at resistance, sorry, and you buy at support, right? You want to do that because this pattern is you are seeing it plainly. You are seeing it plainly in the market. You'll be like, oh, very easy. So let me just take the trade. Okay, it's very good. You have wins when you do this, but then thinking about it long term, I would not. We don't trade this way. Okay, I will explain to you. I would teach you how I trade and how I've been making money from the markets, basically everything I know. Okay, all right, so let's go. So this is consolidating between here, come down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and then we have okay, I want to do something. Yeah, wait. Okay, so this, let's assume this goes a little bit higher. Yeah, all right, but then comes back down so that it went higher above this high. We have a new, this is going to be considered a new higher high, right? This is going to be considered as a new higher high because it went above this down uptrending consolidation. Let's do it that way. So then this is going to be a new what? A new higher high because it's closed above this previous high, and then this is going to be our what? Our higher low, right?
Yes.
All right, good. If you have any question, you can ask me, okay?
Okay.
All right, good. So then we then see something like this. Price got here and then closed somewhere around here. All right, so if you see this, price has already what? Can you see it has broken structure? Can you see how we are switching from an uptrending to a consolidation back to a downtrending market? Okay, so price broke structure. This was the structure we had here. So let me highlight this and this. So we had structure here that price broke the structure and closed. Let's say price closed somewhere here. So now this is a break in structure. Okay, I think I have my breaking structure. Okay, yes. So let me just make this red. Coming. All right, good. So now I have a breaking structure. So basically, this is going to be our new lower low. We're going to have our new lower low here. All right, because it then broke structure and closed below it. So now we have our new lower low. This is still going to be our what? Our high. This is going to still be our high because it's not a higher high because it did not go above this high. Understand, right?
Yes.
But it's still a high. So then a high, a lower low. Okay, and now in the downtrending market, you want to see what series of, hold on, coming, trending. Okay, you want to see series of what? Lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs. You understand? All right, good.
Yes.
So you want to see something like this, then price will always retrace back, but that it retrace back and then did not go above this high. You can see this high here, the price didn't go above this high and then went ahead to come down like this.
Okay.
So now price has gone below price has gone below this low, giving us a new what? A new lower low. So now this is our new lower low, and then this is going to be our
New higher
lower what?
lower high.
Correct. This is going to be our lower
Oh,
high. Yes,
yes.
good. So now you can see how we are changing trend now. Higher high, low high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Consolidation phase, the high, broke structure, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then we want to see what? Lower what? Lower high should not go below, should not go above this. The moment it goes above this and closes above, we've broken structure to the upside again. Understand? But then we want to see something like this. Our
Oh,
a new lower low formed, and then new lower low comes down, breaks structure, then goes back up, comes back down, like this. So let's identify this is going to be our lower low. It's going to be sorry. This is going to be our new lower low, right? Okay, and this is going to be our lower high, right? Price came down, broke structure, retraced back, but did not close above the last lower high. This is going to consider our lower high, and then price closed slightly below the lower low, which then makes it a valid, makes it a valid lower low. Okay, so now
okay.
this is basically the market structure. Okay, so market has three phases: the uptrending market, consolidation market, and then the downtrending market. So basically, this is how the market moves. It just changes. It changes. It changes. It changes from a downtrending to an uptrending market to a downtrending market, consolidation market. When the market is consolidating, we don't know what the market wants to do. We don't know if it wants to keep going up. We don't know if it wants to come and start a new trend to the downside. So that is why trading consolidation at times can be risky, because now you don't know what the market wants to do. You don't know if it wants to continue going up. You don't know if it wants to start a new trend coming down. So the best thing to do is wait for the market to show you where it's going. That is why over time I've learned not to rush the market. Okay, don't rush the market, or else to just take your money and you'll be sad. You know, has market take your money before?
Yes, it does.
Are you sad?
Very, very.
So you see,
I got much more scared to go into the market.
what do you say?
I said I got even much more scared. I started losing boldness to trade the market.
So basically, okay, don't trade consolidation market. Okay, let the market decide where it wants to go. Understand? Because then if yeah, the market is still doing all this, and then you can see after a while the market broke out to the downside, broke through structure, and now you know that it's in a downtrend. So now the market has given you an idea of where it's going. So in a downtrend, only want to what? You only want to sell at a premium price at display. You only want to be able to, you only want to catch your sell here. So by the time you catch your sell in this area, you can ride it down to the next lower low, okay? Try to catch it somewhere here again, write it down. Try to catch it somewhere here again, write it down. You understand?
Okay.
All right. Okay. Why for an uptrending market? Let me do. Okay. Sorry. What am I doing? Okay. So for an uptrending market, also you only want to catch the buy at a discount price here, so that you can catch the buy from here and then take it to the next higher high, right? Wait for market to pull back, try to catch the buy from here, take it to the next higher high, catch the buy from here, take it up, catch it from here, take it up. When it starts consolidating, just stay out, okay? It breaks out. Okay, now we know the market has told us it's coming down. So now we only want to catch price at up here to take it down. Let it do its thing back up, catch it somewhere here, take it down. Catch it somewhere here, take it down, okay? So now that is how I trade, to just catch price at areas of little or no drawdown, okay? Little or, you know what drawdowns mean, right?
I've heard of it, but don't really understand it.
Okay, drawdown means when you enter a market and then you are in drawdown of negative. Maybe you want to buy. For example, now, let me give you an example. You enter the buy at somewhere around here, and then the
Okay.
market starts coming down. If you don't have a stop loss, if you have a stop loss here, the market would have taken you out of the market in loss, right?
Yes.
But then if you don't have a stop loss, the market will just keep coming down. If your account can hold it, to just be now the negative that you are in is what we call the drawdown, okay? So now you'll be in drawdown before then the market start going up, and then by the time the market is at your area where you bought, that's what we call break even, right? You understand break even, right?
Okay.
Okay. Or do you want me to go over it again?
And draw down, break even. I get it.
Sure?
Yes, I do.
All right, okay. So now you bought here, the market started going down. It didn't go your way. You're in drawdown. The market started coming back your way. Maybe you bought here at maybe price here was at 1 point, let's say 1.2. Market start coming down to about 0.9, and then market rally back up to 1.2 area. This is break even. Understand? And the market, so if the market goes above your 1.2 to 1.4, you are in positive already, right? You're in positive already, okay? So that is it. But then you only want to catch price at 0.9. So that way you have a better entry to take this market over, because let's look at it. If somebody entered at 1.2, yeah, this area here, and then market goes down, and then me, I enter at 0.9, and then market is automatically, let's say the market chooses to stop at 1.4. The person that entered at 1.2 is only going to gain 0.2 cents, right? 0.2
Yes.
cents. If we add 0.2 here, we have 1.4, right? For me, I entered at 0.9, I entered at 0.9, then 1.4. If you remove 0.9, how do we do the math? Okay, 1.4 minus 0.9, we have 0, we have 1. So 9, 14. So I have an additional 0.9.
0.5.
Correct. So 0.5. The person that bought here only has a profit of what? 0.2. Me have a profit of 0.5. You understand? All right. So that is why we only want to catch price at the very, 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 very discount price. At the very, very end of the retracement, we want to catch price. That is how we trade. Now that is what we call, if you have heard of it, we call that sniper. Okay, you want to catch price at an area we know that we're not going to have drawdown. Okay, and those are the areas where the banks likes to trade. The banks like trading, like entering buy positions at areas of small drawdown, at area of mitigation, at area of imbalance, like you said, at areas of basically smart money concepts, okay? Different smart money concepts. So over time you will understand it, but then just having an idea that in an uptrending market, you only want to buy at the higher lows. So if you missed this buy here, wait for price to go up, okay? If price breaks this high, that gives you another confirmation that, okay, yes, I'm still in an uptrend market. So wait for that price to pull back. So now play off this present information. Try to catch price at the next available higher low to take it above this high to give you a new higher high. Then you look to take profits around here before price start coming back down again. Enter here again, or better still, there are trades I take that I may not have the time, okay? So I just put enter around here and then allow price to give me profits, come back down, give me bigger profits, come back down, give me bigger profits, But then once you know that the trend is in an uptrend, so even if it's coming back down, you know that it's still going to go back up, right?
Yes, it will.
Yeah, all right. So the same thing for a downtrending market. Okay, you only want to sell at the lower highs. Okay, so basically this is market structure. Okay, all right. So this is how it works. I don't want to go too deep of how you catch entries and all of that. I just want to keep it simple over time. So we'll go from the simple to the advanced to like that. We move on. Okay. So okay, let me answer your question. There was a question you said. You said you're having issues with can you repeat that question for me?
I can't even remember. Except okay, I I can see it here.
What did you say?
Okay, I've been having problems with trend lines.
Okay, trend line, like how to draw your trend line, right?
Yes, how to draw my trend line.
Okay, good. So let's still use this information we have here. Let me delete this. Oh, sorry. Uh, okay, good. All right, let me delete all this. Okay. So now to draw your trend line, because at times drawing the trend can help us. Sorry, excuse me. Okay. Testing. Join me.
I'm feeling the same way too. I think I'm going to draw it with glass.
What do you say?
I said I'm going to take a cup of water too.
All right. All right. Let's take a little break. Okay. I gotta take a cup of water. I'm waiting for you. Let me know when you're back. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
You back?
Yes, I
Are you with me?
am. Okay, I'm back.
All right, okay. So set trend lines, right? So now we draw trend lines. Now these are the rules that I engage in before drawing a trend line. Now, for me to draw a trend line to know that okay, yes, price is actually trending upward. For example, I see price at this place here, and then price rallied up, came back down to this area. Then now we have 2 points. We have two data points now that we can look to connect together. We can look to connect these two data points together. How do we connect it? You just bring out the trend line. Let me see, I'm drawing something from here to here. Okay, so let's say this was here. All right, good. So now we don't have this other informations here. We only see price came down here, went up, came back down here. So now then we see that price is rejecting off this area. Now we can say, okay, yes. Now these two area, this is where I want to connect the two areas, the two data points here, and then extend it, extend it, extend it. Okay, you can see how price came back up, came back to meet this trend line, go back up. So this is like giving us another confirmation that we can buy from here. Okay, we can buy from here. You can see how it's connecting. Let me show you a picture I sent to the group, basically. So all these informations we can use all of them together to just come out with. Was it this comment? Oh, where is it? I saw it just now. Okay, GJ. Very good. Is it? You can see this, right? You can see how I drew the trend line from here. You can see this went up. You can see I said that this is the second data point. So I connected this to this. And then you can see how price came back there, bounced up, came back there, bounced up. So I'm expecting it to come down to break structure. But then this is why I was looking for the British pounds, Japanese yen. Okay. So that is how you draw your trend line. First, try to establish two data points. The first data point, this place, try to establish there. And then the second place, you can see price bounced up, then just draw the two line and the trend line touching these two places and then extend it. And then watch how, if price comes there, look at how price is rejecting from there, that you can enter for a buy. Price comes back there, another potential opportunity to enter for a buy. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, so the same thing for a sell also. You can, let me remove all this so we can do it together for the sell. Let me remove all this. Okay, so we have this first eye here, and then price came down, and then came back up here, but stopped here. So then I can see, okay, now I have two data points that I want to connect together. Then I bring out my trend line. See, you can access trading view right on your phone, so I can show you what if you want to do most of your analysis. Okay, our advice, do you have a laptop?
Yes, I do.
All right, good. So you go to tradingview.com. Once you log into tradingview.com, under it, you at the top right corner, you see charts. Okay, let me do that for you so you can see. Let me just, so you can just put tradingview, uh, tradingview.com. Okay, you click it, takes you somewhere, yeah? So, all right, you come to this chart. You can see this chart here, right? And you
Okay.
say you click it, and then to take you straight to the chart. All right, takes you straight to the chart, and then you can then access what you want to do. So to come to choose a currency pair, you just come to this top right corner, you click it, you see I have my peers here, but then you can see all the peers you want to analyze before trading also. Okay, and then you come to the right hand side. Let me delete this. You come to the right hand side, to the left side here. If you click this, this is like the cross, the dots, the arrow, like basically what you want to show. Like if I put the dot, this would not show as a cross again, to be shown as a dot. But then sorry, but then the second aspect is where we have our trend line. The second we have trend line, information line, trend angle, anchored, W, VWAP, horizontal line, horizontal ray. So you have everything here. Then when you keep coming down, so we have all the tools needed for you here to analyze the market. Okay, because we are technical traders, we want to use all these tools together to use to analyze. We know basically everything, but then pick out our favorite ones to use. Okay, these are my favorite ones down here. Instead of me going here, I have them all down here. Okay, so let's try to draw our trend line here. All right, good. So you can see how when market got up to this area here, it's sorry, market got up to this area, it bounced back down, got up here, bounced back down, slightly got close to this place, and then bounced back down. Okay, so now then you can draw your trend line. Okay, so drawing trend lines is just like projecting the future, like predicting the future, that since price touched here and bounced back, and now the two of them, you've connected the two data together and see that, okay, it's like price is going up. Okay, let me show you something so I can, but then you understand the uptrending consolidation market and downtrending market, right?
Yes, I do.
You understand the concept of trend line, how you draw your trend line, right? Okay, so now let's go to a live chat. Okay, let me delete all this. All right. Oh, geez, did I just do that? Oh, I think I deleted my Bitcoin. Oh, geez. Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, let me see if I can access it again. Okay. All right, let me see. Bitcoin markups. I did some markups on Bitcoin, so I didn't want it to. Let me see. Oh, don't tell me. Oof, it's gone. All right, no problem. Okay, I'll do it again. All right, so I don't want to use Bitcoin. Okay. Oh, Bitcoin has been going up. Like, I didn't catch this buy. I was waiting for price to pick me up. Price didn't pick me up, and then just went up. When I saw it, I was hungry. But then let's allow price do what it wants to do. Okay. So let's look at Euro card. Okay, I don't think I have a markup on that. Let's look at the daily charts. All right. Oh, what is this market doing? Can I use this to explain to you? No. I want to. Let's look at DJ. I think I had some markups on DJ. All right, good. Okay, daily. Can we draw this as a trend line? Let's see. So we had the first data point here. Okay, good. All right. You can see this, right? You can see how I've basically connected. All right. All right. You can see this, right? Price hit here, came back up, but didn't touch it. Rallied higher, came back here, rejected. So now I have this. You need to have two data points that you want to connect together. Okay, two data points you want to connect together. When price was here first, I could, and then let me cut this. Let's assume all this has not happened yet. All this. So that doesn't, we add none of this. All right, so I was just looking to play off this information here, and then I can see this. I'm going to draw my trend line from here to here. Okay, and then I extend it to the future. Okay, and then let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Can you see? Okay, see what happens. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, okay. You can see how the candles are playing, right?
Yes, I can.
All right, what happened? You can see how price broke through this trend line, right? Price came down, broke through it, telling us that now this trend line may not be valid anymore. Okay, but then we connected the data points from this first information we had here and the second information we had here. We drew it and extended it to the future. Okay, knowing that we might have some kind of rejection if price comes back there later in the future. Okay, but then it happened, but then it was just for a day, and then the next day price broke through. So let's keep playing. So now we know that what this trend line is not more valid anymore. Okay, so now we look towards to draw new trend line. Okay, so let's see what happened. All right, and see how price came here, and then we started seeing some rejection to the upside, right? So now when you see this, we have this first low here, we had the second one. So let's try to play off these two information now. Then we know this is not more valid anymore. So we don't want to play this trend line anymore. So I delete it. And then I draw this one from this data point here to this second data point here. Okay. So now I drew it, I projected it to the future. Then let's see what happens as price gets back there. Okay. Okay, let's see. All right, what happened? You can see our price came back to the trend line, and then what happened? You can see this rejection. Now its price is rejecting off this trend line back to the upside, right?
Okay.
Ooh, can you see this candle? Can you see the big candle? This is a big rejection candle of this trend line, telling us that we are going up. Price has rejected. And looking at how choppy this area is, shows that this trend line price is finding it hard to break. So that is basically how we use the trend line. We use it to like project the future. So that's like project that if price gets here, we may likely see some rejection. Okay, basically that is what I use trend line for, and I think that is what basically everybody uses trend line for. Okay, some people may use it differently, but then I feel that this is what it's made for. Okay, you can see how we had the rejection. So now we have three confirmation, this first here, the second, the third, making it. And one thing you should know is the more the candles reject off the trend line, the weaker it becomes. Okay, so now we have the first here, we have the second, we have the third. Let's see if we can get a fourth. That's basically everything. Okay, so then we had just three touch. Let me delete this. Okay. What do you say?
I have a question.
All right, what's your question?
Okay. Right here on this uptrend,
Yes.
I can see a higher high and
Yes.
another high closing higher than the first, like the initial higher high. But
All right.
now we are having lower.
Okay, let's go together. Let's go together. This is the first high here, right?
Yes.
And then we had the higher low.
Yes.
Price came up, closed above here. We have the new what? Higher high, right?
Yes.
Came here,
Yes.
but did not close. This is closed, but didn't close. Closed here. This is the higher what? Higher low, right?
Yes.
All right, but you can see price is still what? Still finding its way back. So I still feel this is in an uptrend. Okay, this is in an uptrend. So to know that, to have a confirmation that price is going down, we need to see it come down, close below this low, come down somewhere here, and then close somewhere around here. Now it has broken structure, telling us that yes, we are, but then you can see how it's still trying to finding its way up, finding its way up. So this is still in an uptrend. So we only want to look for opportunities to buy. You don't want to look for opportunities to sell. You only want to get an opportunity to buy. But then I love the way you saw it, and that's good. So now you understand, you are beginning to open your eyes to market structure and how it works. Okay, so that's good. That's good. But then, so you understand the idea of trend, right? Huh? What do you say?
Yes, I do. I understand it now.
All right. So do you have any other question?
Probably we should check another pair.
All right, no problem. So let's check for, okay, let's check for GBP AUD. I'll have some markups here. I'm looking for a clean chart, like where there are no markups. Okay. All right, so let's use this one. Okay, let's use this one. All right, so okay, we use this. Let's use this. All right, equal eyes right here. 1, 2. Okay. So now let's first start with trend line. We can see how we add this. So we want to connect the data together now. So we add this here. We can have multiple trend lines. Now trend lines are subjective. What I'm saying is people draw trend lines separately. Like me now, I can just do this. Okay, so I'm expecting that if price comes back to this area, I should expect price to shoot up. Okay, somebody may not see that, and maybe somebody is playing off this, only this information here. You can see, so you can see how if you are playing off this information here, you have this first bounce up, price came back here, price then went up, came back here, look for opportunities to buy, came back down, up here, came back down here again, look for opportunities to buy. So people draw trend line differently, okay, but then the idea is just the same. You are trying to predict market. You're trying to just predict that, okay, price comes back here in the future, I may look to buy. Okay, but then let's try to look at structure. Let's try to look at structure. Okay, zoom in, you can see how we had price has been trending downward, right? Price has been trending downward. We had the lower low, we had the high, the lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, right?
Yes.
But then what did you see here? You can see how, let me zoom in for you so you can see this. And you can see how price has not actually really broken structure yet. So we are waiting for price to break structure, and then we had the break of structure in this place to the upside. So now price, we know that price is going in an uptrend, right? So you can see how we had high, we have the low, we have the higher high. It's still in the process of creating. It has created a higher high already, but then we want to see it establish that higher high before coming down to give us the higher low, and before we take it up. Okay, even if we scale down to smaller time frame. Okay, let's look for another pair without a markup, like the one I've not marked up yet. Okay, I think this is empty. All right, good. This is empty. Okay, let's scale down to the 15-minute time frame. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Euro AUD. Euro AUD. 1 hour time frame. Okay, I think this is more of a better. I can use this to explain much better to you. But then there's markups there. Let me just do something like this. Okay, Wando. I don't think I have any markups here. Very good. Okay, so let's see this. So structure, like I said, it's not going to be picture perfect. Okay, so when you come to the market, it's going to look, it's not really look like how I drew it very, very perfectly. The market is choppy, so it will not look exactly how it is, but the concept is still the same. Okay, so then, you know, this blue candles here is my buy candles. White candles is my sell candle. Okay.
Okay.
Normally we are supposed to have normally the candles are, you know, we have green, buy, red, sell, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't like it. Okay, I don't like seeing red, so I love white. Let my white be. I just love the way I changed the color. Okay, but the concept is still the same. White candle selling, blue candle buying. Okay,
Okay.
pretty much the same thing. Okay, so now let's look at structure from, yeah. So what happened? Okay, let's see. Let's just play off this information we have here. So now we can see how price was what? Higher high. No, we have the high, we have the low, higher low, higher high, higher low. You see this higher low, and we have what? Higher high. This is still higher low, but then this did not what? Create a new higher high, but then broke structure already. You can see how price closed below here and closed here. So now we break structure like I showed you. So we are now what? In a downtrend, right?
Yes.
So now price came back up here. This is our lower high, came down, give us this lower low, rallied back up, price break structure. Let me see. All right, good. So rallied back up, give us our lower high. Go with me. Lower high. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, so we can see how we were basically in a downtrend here. We're basically in a downtrend here. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, right? So we had our lower high here and then our lower low here. Can you see this? And what happened? You can see this strong buying candle. You can see this strong buying candle, right? So this candle, are you with me?
I'm with you.
All right, so you can see how this candle went up, closed above this lower high. So now it has broken structure to the upside, right?
Yes.
So now this is a new higher high. So now we are looking to just buy because now price has broken structure to the upside. So then we only want to what? We only want to buy. So you can see how price okay. We only want to buy, so we are looking for price to give us that higher low. So this is higher high, higher low, higher high. Price broke structure again to the downside. Okay, can you see this? Broke structure to the downside. Came back up, lower high. Then we have what? You can see this strong push to the downside. Lower high. Then we have what? Our lower low, lower high. So I still see this market coming down, give us that lower low. So it's all about identifying market structure, okay? But then, like I said, it is not going to be picture perfect like how it is on the charts I drew for you, on how we started first. You can see how I just drew it, everything was picture perfect. And the chart, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be choppy and everything. But you just have to identify the areas of break of structure, then that way, constant practice, you will be able to you'll be able to see it and understand. Okay, so without taking much of your time, which I believe I've done. So let me give you as an assignment. Okay, so maybe tomorrow, try to identify the trend of the market. Pick any pair you want, identify it with higher highs, higher lows, highlight it for me, and then send it to me. Okay, then you can draw trend lines also to show me. Okay, you can draw trend lines also. You understand? Just pretty much do all those and send to me. You can see, I can just say, okay, we had this high here, and then we had another high here. So I can just feel, okay, now I believe price. Can you see this? Jeez, I didn't even see this. Like
Yes,
this would have been a trade idea for me. Like I'm just saying it now. Can you see our price was here? Price came back here, rejected off. I would have projected this trade up. And this is recent. Like this is just happening like 35 minutes, 45 minutes ago. Okay. Like I didn't even see this. If I had seen this, I would have taken this trade, you know, like, but then this is what we are just saying. You can see how we had the first data point here. We had price reject here. So let's try to draw the trend line, project it to the future. And then you can see how we have the third one here, playing off nicely. You can see how price is playing off nicely now, off it. So this would have been an opportunity to sell. So there have been an opportunity to sell this. And not only that, it is at an area of institution. It is at an area of imbalance, like you said. You were saying something about imbalance, but you're correct. This is an imbalance in the market. So price basically came back to fill it, and now price is rejecting off it. So like I said, we use imbalances as areas of entry. Okay, you can see how price is coming down. As it's pushing down already. Price came back to the area of imbalance, right at an area of smart money where they bought to sell. This is a little bit too advanced. Okay, but then trend line, everything. All right. Okay. Ooh, this trade is falling. It's falling down. Right, but I feel seeing this, I feel price may come to this area here and then start going back up. But let's see. Let's see how it works. Okay. So I don't want to take too much of your time. Do you have any other question for me?
Not today. I think I'm gonna get a question.
What do you say?
When I get there, I would definitely see more questions.
All right. So for now, you don't have any question?
Nope.
All right, no problem. Okay, so thank you for availing yourself for the call. This is 1:34, about 1 hour 34 minutes. Not really, let's say an hour plus. Okay. Thank you. Have a good night rest. Okay. I'll send the videos to you after converting it. Okay. All right. So no problem. Take care of yourself. Okay. Good night. All right. Take care.